They're both on. Okay, are we on? Are we on? No, wait a minute. Are we on Vegas Live with Ninon? Oh, we are.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host, and of course I have Luke Perry with me. Now, Luke Perry has been here for my whole session this particular time, and we've been doing an awful lot on what have we been up to, Luke?
Today, I don't know. Let's just say we're in the development stage of trying something new.
You're trying something new.
Yeah, for you.
They're all asking me and say, Ninon, this is your show, and da. And I said, we're not doing it the right way, and it's going. I said, I don't mind. I love new things.
Yeah.
I love trying new things. Is that not the game?
That's how you move forward.
It is how you move forward.
Yeah.
And whether everybody
always trying something new.
Yeah, you were trying something new.
Yeah.
Did it work?
It's working now.
Now it's working after 3 shows. It's working.
No, we got some good
You've
stuff.
got some good stuff going on.
Yes,
and
we did.
everything
Yeah.
else. Now, Luke Perry is extremely well known in Las Vegas. Now, you've got a show coming up in October where you've got an award show coming up. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, I started this like 5 years ago.
Okay.
And a lot of the entertainers are great performers.
Correct.
But when it comes to marketing themselves or
they're
getting
hopeless.
out there,
They're hopeless.
they don't have what they need. And I'm using the show and doing what I've been doing, and this is my 50th year, by the way, in show business.
50th?
50. 50. I'm not a kid. Some people do think I am. But because of that, I try to pull out people and lift them up.
And help them.
And so I have, I pulled off my show for last year because of COVID. I think I mentioned that to you. And let everybody get organized what they're going to do because they had no work. But coming back, I said, I've got to at least get my awards up and running again because everybody's asking me.
Yeah, of course.
And so I said, okay, so this will be the 4th. It should be the 5th one. It's basically a show to show off our people.
Yeah.
People, here's the thing I want everybody to know. I am the one that picks the honorees. And the reason why is because of my experience in the business.
Okay.
I go around. That's why people know me. I'm everywhere when I can get out, and I'm up to it. And I've met you from being out and about.
Yes,
and,
many times.
And so it's necessary for me to do that because it's called A&R. We call that in the performing recording business.
Okay.
And I make for sure. I'll give you one example. Everybody was telling me about this performer, and I know you know him, Little Billy.
Oh yeah,
Billy Fisher. And I said, gee, me Christmas, put him up there with Bill Medley and Bucky, and they'll let him sit in. So he had a chance to sit in with Bucky, and they love him because his range, his song list, his playlist.
Amazing.
Amazing. He's back in Cleveland right now with his family doing shows back there. But now he's becoming well known, and he we got together and pushed him.
But you helped him get to where he wants to get.
To get the places where they want to go.
Yes.
On September 1st, one of the owners of one of the great lounges in town, the Saddle and Spurs over in Las Vegas here, the owner is going to put on the Great Jam and help sponsor my award show. And we're going to have everybody who wants to come. We can only fit up 170, but that's coming on September 1st.
Okay.
And the actual award show is on the 8th. But this is a show to show off the people that I can find that really
can perform and they really need the
and then I'm lucky enough to get some of the regulars who are well known to join in that effort. One of the gentlemen who's well known now in town with his big orchestra, David Perico.
Oh, David Perico, he's
David got
amazing.
me going with this idea. And Lon Bronson, two guys. And now I have the great Joey Malati. He works for
works for Manilow.
And we got John Wiedemeyer. I don't know if you've seen John. I'm sure you have because one of the great guitars coming along. I call him Pepe, the drummer. He's well known.
And of course, any of these people that you have are very welcome to come on my show. So you just get in touch with.
You haven't seen The Last of Us.
This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning.
I just started kicking off this week called the Mass Society Tour. I didn't go out last night because I had a problem with a tooth, but no, I'm going to be everywhere talking about which you didn't bring up the subject yet, but I wanted to talk about what's affecting everybody when
Oh,
we
we're talking about COVID-19.
just a taste of the COVID.
COVID-19 and the mask. Yes, you want me to ask you about that.
Only because I've been to a couple places,
Yes.
and the owners have had to ask their MCs to get out and tell those, because now they can dance, to put the mask on when they're dancing, because all they need to do is have one of the enforcement officers come in there.
No, close the place down.
They'll close it down. So if you want these places to stay open, and I'm not a big promoter of the mask, but I'll wear it because I'm required to, put that mask on if you get out dancing.
If you're required.
Yeah, and when you're dining, drinking, smokers, they're not hit with that. But
No.
for general conversation, standing in groups, hanging out, dancing, you gotta have that mask on.
So if you abide by the rules, the places will stay open. If you don't abide by the rules, and I know we don't like rules, and we certainly don't like the masks, but sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do.
At this time, we have to.
Yes. Otherwise, they'll all close down, and then you have nothing.
All I can say to our local great politicians, you turn us off again, and we're going to turn you off. I know that.
Yeah. I think
That's a political statement on your show,
good.
but
okay, but that, no, I don't mind. That's
and it's not
me.
it's not like knock them down, beat them up, but we vote, and this time we're paying attention. So
Yes.
if you're paying attention to my speech today, and that's what I'm known for.
But you're being right, though. You're asking them to wear their masks for certain times, especially when they
and we're
dance.
going to do it. And
Yes.
we're going to do it, but don't come after our welfare and our health and safety. And people lost their homes last time here, and they're on the streets still. And
There's a lot of stuff that's gone on that has not reached the news media.
Yeah, a
lot of stuff.
So that's all I'm saying. I'll do what you say, but just listen to us for once.
For once.
Us, the people who pay you to stay there and represent us.
Yes.
So that's all I'll say on this subject. I just want
He wanted to say that.
I do, because this next time I'm going to be very out there on this if they do it again.
Okay. If they close things down, you mean?
I'm an at-risk person myself.
Of course, you're an older person.
Yeah, and I go out, and I'm a big believer in the guy up above protects me. So keeping that theory, I don't go by what the politician says. I go by my feelings.
Of what you say, but then
right.
if you are in a dance place and you're asked to put the mask on, put it on, and then you'll be able to dance the next night.
Yeah. So, anyways, the reason for the annual show is to promote and market new entertainers and entertainers that want to reinvent their music a little bit.
Did we lose a lot of entertainers? Did a lot of them go back home, or did we lose a lot through this COVID-19 with the epidemic, and are they coming back?
I think because when I put the show together, I had to go out and find people.
Yeah, you had to find people.
Yes,
a lot of people had
yes, they did leave, and we're lucky a few of the ships were still floating. And Florida, that's a great state. I've been through there and stopped there, but I've never lived in there or whatever. But the attitude down there is everything is go, green light.
Yes.
The whole southern area, but that's again we get on that other issue. But the fact is, a lot of them moved there. And one of my great drummers moved down there. And
it's become a very big entertainment city anyway. It's become a lot of entertainment down there, a lot of hotels, a lot of stuff going on there.
Why,
close to New York.
I better stop this because I'll get going.
I got him going.
Why would any governor want to shut down the revenue that makes a state run?
I don't know.
And not go with the medical community where I am a doctor. It tells me, Luke, do this, do that. We don't always agree. But I'm lucky, and I knock on your table here. It's a year and a half I'm into this. I'm still not faced with some of my other friends who are in the hospital right now. So, what I'm saying is look at it from a total picture.
The whole picture.
Not from a political party or not from any philosophies you have. You have to keep in mind, without us working, there's no money there to run this state.
And if you have no money coming in and you shut everything down, guess what? You're going to have even less money.
Yeah, and it creates a whole...
It's like dominoes. One knocks, they all knock. They all go down.
Yeah.
So you've got to be very, very careful.
So that's what kind of people that hang out with me, that follow me. They know that I'm going to be there, and I've been there, and I do this as one of the tools they can use to go forward.
Yes,
so,
absolutely. So what you see in the next 6 months, is the entertainment business really good in Vegas at the moment? It seems like it is.
I'm on pins and needles. I'm a small producer here.
Yes.
It's taking my music career and turning into something that I can do at this age. And, they do anything more than they've already done.
Yes.
Restriction-wise.
They've done everything.
And we're in trouble here. We're really in trouble.
Are we still in trouble?
We are on. I'm not going to say we're in trouble now because some 50% are willing to go back with the mask and go to a show.
Yes.
But there's some that are so scared now from all the talk on
A lot
TV.
of people are scared. I'm not scared. I'm not one of those scared people.
Yeah, I'm not either, but they are.
People are.
And it takes a harder effort to sell a ticket, to
Yes.
convince them to come out and take a chance.
Yeah.
Because mostly this is local people. I'm not going after tourists. This is our community.
Yeah, this is Vegas.
Yeah, right.
So you're going after the community, trying to get all the community back into the entertainment. That's all they survive on here is entertainment.
Correct.
It's entertainment here.
Correct. Yeah, and I'm so lucky that Ken Henderson, who developed this theater style. Have you been there yet?
No,
Entertainment
I
at the
haven't.
Notoriety. You
No,
have to go
haven't.
there.
Haven't
He
been.
took these old theaters and turned them into stage areas. And he's a talent agent, so he's into creating new people too. So his whole theory is to let people go there and perform and do shows and try things. And he has to put a little commercialization with people like me
Yes,
that go out and do a big show. But he's
course.
bringing in other people to use those stages. He's got 3 or 4, and it's a beautiful
Can
place.
they use those at free price, or does it cost them anything?
I'm
or
not
do they
sure
get
what he does
paid?
with
Do
all
they
of
get
it.
paid, or do they
Yeah.
have to pay them, or what? How you don't know how that works yet?
Everybody, I had one of my entertainers ask me. She wants to put a show there. I said, all I can tell you is they treat us very beautifully. I've never met a team of people that have been so helpful to me because they understand this business.
Okay.
And they understand. So it works really well. So anybody wants to go there, just call up.
I was going to say, just go. Do you have the number?
You call the notary. I don't have it with me, or he owns the best talent agency, and ask somebody over there, and they'll help you out
And
with it.
what's the name of the talent agency?
The best agency.
Okay, the best agency.
Yeah, Ken Henderson. Yeah.
Ken Anderson.
Henderson. Yeah.
Oh, Ken Henderson.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get it right.
But I mean, anybody goes there now. They have a Motown show there. They have a comedy show there. They're putting in these shows now.
Awesome.
And
And this sounds like it's a safe place for the locals to go to.
and I would remind everybody, says, well, the parking. But if you come off the side by Denny's, it goes underground.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's owned by the city, the parking, so it's controlled. But the first hour is free, and in Ninon is where it's at.
Okay.
Right on the corner of Fremont Experiencer. And there's just so many things they have in that place that people don't know about. So that's another reason I'm doing this, to expose it more, to let them know what's going on.
Seems like you're a big guy in this town of getting all these entertainers out there and together and getting everybody to know who they are to get other jobs.
A lot of have reaped the benefit of what I do.
Good.
And I'm so pleased. And I try very hard to make them happy and work with them, because I used to be a drummer myself. I understand.
And you know
everything.
the business more than anybody. How long have you been in this town?
About 30 years.
30 years. So he knows what's going on and what's happening.
Yeah, it's not like you had your other guest on a while back. I will say, this is not a town where you just come on in and take over.
No.
You have to get
Or then you
around.
have to earn it.
Pay your dues a little bit.
You have to pay your dues and earn it. It's like I've been doing this show, Vegas Live with Ninon, on 6 years.
Yeah.
And people now understanding what I'm
People
doing.
said, what'd you do when you came here? The first job I had was selling show tickets on the corner of the airport and down at Four Queens. But I already knew what to do, so it was just fun for me.
Yeah, you liked it.
It kind of blossomed from there.
From there you learned everything and did everything.
Yeah.
But you worked for it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
To work for it. You can't be sitting home waiting for everything to come to you. You've got to go to it.
Yeah, and every 10 years it seems like I have a whole story of my life to tell.
There you go. Amazing, absolutely wonderful. So, Luke Perry is the one to know. How can anybody get hold of you, Luke?
They can just get on my websites at pnlasvegas.com,
Okay.
or they can call me directly.
What's your number?
702-595-5853.
It goes similar number to mine.
I don't know. They give them, I use them,
There you
But what I do, as long as I have your attention for the
You've
day.
got my attention for the day.
Uh,
My
we-
attention all day.
But you really got to know a little bit about me, and I wanted to tell you this because maybe your audience will then know me a little better.
Okay, go
Because
ahead.
you have some of the same followers.
Yeah.
Coming to Las Vegas 30 years is not me. It is me in the sense that I had to live here and start a new career.
Of course.
In another area, because I did a lot with the casino people. But the bottom line is, in California, I was the one who helped create the California Film Commission.
Oh,
That was
really?
my last hurrah leaving that state. And so moving and over here, I tried to convince here. So people like you are starting these shows up, and those who are interested in the film and television, what I'm trying to tell the state of Nevada, this is a clean industry.
Yes.
And Hollywood's ready to move here.
Yes, they
They
are.
don't really want to
Yes,
go
they
up to
are.
Canada and all these other places.
No.
All we have to do is send the emissaries over there to get them.
And we got all the hotels. You got all the hotels. You got every scene you want here.
Yeah, there's a little competition there because if we did bring one of the major studios to really build one,
Yes.
we're all running around using different things and trying to do something to expose our stuff. But I'm talking about where they make a major film.
Yes.
And would employ and build economic income to this
Like
state.
Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers or MGM.
I know at least two of them that would love to move here, but nobody wants to listen to that. They'd rather put a car company. We're not Detroit. I'm not picking on them, but I could tell them where they're missing out the boat because this industry.
Okay, what industry? Which one wants to come here? Can you
The
say?
film, motion picture, television.
Yeah, they all
recording,
wants to come
the
here.
whole
Which
gang.
Any
And you get one of them here, you're going to get. They build all kinds of things.
Yes, they
lighting
do.
equipment,
Yes, they do.
sound equipment.
so
So
that
many.
opens up another arena.
And I know a couple of them that wanted to come here, and they said the state just wasn't going to do anything. So I'm saying now is the time to do something about that
Yes.
as we get out of this mess to overcome, because we don't always have to be on stage to contribute to the economy of the state of Nevada.
No.
So
you can start making films here.
right,
Start
yeah.
making series here. Start
Yeah.
doing different things here.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the Raiders have now come here, so that's a pretty big thing. And it was unfortunate they built this big stadium and the Raiders, and then we had the COVID-19. Nothing happened, but now it's starting up. Things are starting up.
But for years, I was born in Michigan, but I was raised in Los Angeles.
Okay.
When the film industry was kind of the baby, Mary Tyler Moore show type.
Oh yeah, when that was.
Ed Asner was a good
Let's
friend.
Go back a little bit.
Yeah, that's the stage where we could be right now,
Right now, yes.
and a lot could be done here.
And I think, as I've been here since 2012, and I have seen it progress. I've seen the television stuff. It's been a little slow. In the last couple of years, though, I've seen it a little faster. People are more anxious. You've got more actresses here. You've got more people in the film industry. More people want to make films. I have seen that, but not enough.
It's all about marketing and selling the state and cooperating and wanting it.
Yes.
The
absolutely.
politicians have to want it.
They have to want it. So we have to get to the politicians. I'm
Yeah,
not in
and
politics.
all in all, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. It's the other end of my career,
Yes.
producing and helping people
And
grow.
you're loving every minute, aren't you?
It's my whole life.
It is your life.
That is my life.
Yeah, that is
Some
his
people
life.
don't understand entertainers, but I do. I can
Yes.
talk a mile with
You've
them.
been there, you've done that, and now you're putting it all together. And because you actually, he knows a whole box of tricks. You know exactly what's going on.
I've been taught and trained by some of the best.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Never went to any performance schools or anything.
No, you
But,
didn't have to.
Well, it's some people it comes to them.
Yes.
You
And it came to you.
It did from the.
So, are you happy in where you are right now?
I will be happy.
Happy.
That's when we can get these political people to understand what they're supposed to be doing.
To bring the industry here, because
Well, that's part of it, but I'm talking about restraining us from doing things that
That we
make us
shouldn't.
have a living,
yes,
that put the food on the table and pay the rent. When they understand that health is another world, doctors are another world, and everybody has their right to make their
if you
decisions.
don't make the money, you can't pay the rent, and if you can't pay the rent, the owner of the tenant of the whole building, and it's like dominoes. It affects each one of them, and that's what happens, unfortunately. So you can't take the jobs away. You can't take the small businesses away. You've got to get them back again.
I'll be happy if I have a sellout.
You will have a sellout. You're gonna have a sellout. Come on.
October 8th at the Notoriety in Indianapolis.
There you are.
And the show or the jam we're going to do over at the Saddle and Spurs
That's
S&S
in September.
on Jones on September 1st. It's
On
for
September
anybody that can
1st.
come get in there. Can only put 170 or 80 people in there. So
you got to hurry
first
up and
come,
book that.
But probably more than likely those musicians and performers in town will show up. Not
course
because
they
the
will.
owner, Bob, Mr. Kingston,
Yeah.
and his wife, Melissa, are so good at knowing everybody, too.
Yes.
They're going to make it...
They're a fabulous couple, by
Yeah,
the way.
yeah, they're
I've
gonna
known them for years.
Then you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking
And
about.
so we're excited about doing it, and I have other lounges that are inviting me in, and like I said, I'm calling it.
He's opening up all the lounges and getting everybody going.
Yeah,
And we all need to get going.
I'm going to be out there again and try to make this happen.
Okay.
And
How can they get hold of you again? Phone
They can
number?
get a hold of me at 702-595-5853.
That's it.
Oh, I can give my
Absolutely.
email address if they want my
Yeah, email.
You can send me a note on my email at lplasvegas@hotmail.com, and I'll respond. I always respond to everybody.
He responds to everybody, and I know
everybody.
that because he responds to me all the time.
So I want to thank you for allowing me to be taped on your show.
Absolutely. And he's
Anyway.
been taping all my shows.
Well, we've
so
been trying.
Yeah, he's putting us out there. He's doing things. Although we got the real thing going out there today, actually, because it's actually the green screen. We're all doing different things. We're all talking at once. We're all doing everything. It's been fascinating because I don't mind that, actually. A lot of people say, I don't want to be seen on green screen. Well, I don't particularly mind at all because it's part of life. It's part of what we all do. Now you all know out there how it works.
Yeah, it's not boring either.
No, it's not.
I always have fun.
Definitely not boring.
I can be.
Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon, and also sort of taking care of Luke Perry, an amazing guy in this town. And of course, don't forget Quirky Minds Media, which is where we shoot out of, and James Kelly is the one. He's now my producer of Vegas Live with Ninon. Everything's happening, and a lot of changes, a lot of things are happening. So if you think there's a lot of different things happening, they are, and I like every minute of it because I love change. Whether it goes right or whether it goes wrong, I don't care. It doesn't make any difference because it's all still going to happen. I'm not going anywhere. James is not going anywhere, and Luke is not going anywhere. So we've got the whole team together. Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon and what we've been through. And don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe for our platform to make us grow and bigger and everything else. By the way, we just won 5 awards, 3 out of England and 2 in Vegas, for Ninon Speaks, another show I have, which is actually on the internet, and I do that through Zoom. But we just won all those awards. We've only been doing the show a year, so that's good kudos. Huh? Cool. We'll be right back next week. Take care. If you enjoyed the last show we just did and all the other shows, don't forget to subscribe. Vegas Live with Ninon on YouTube. We've got plenty more coming up, and our guests are amazing. So don't forget to subscribe. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.